Drive ignition.
This is Actar's Reviews, from anime to figures and beyond. Hey, this is Actar and welcome to another episode of Actar's Figure Reviews. So today we're going to take a look at Figma Hoshimura Makina from the series Shikabane Hime Aka and Kuro. So to quickly introduce the series, Shikabane is a living corpse, someone who has died but because of a strong attachment to this world is able to continue living in inverted commas and becomes a monster. Now the form of that monster depends on whatever his attachment is to the world. And to combat this, we see the Kogon cult, whose purpose is to get rid of all the Shikabane in the world and prevent them from destroying or wreaking havoc on humanity. So to do so, the only way they can do so is to use Shikabane to combat the Shikabane. And once a Shikabane is assigned to a contract priest, she is known as a Shikabane Hime. So enter Hoshimura Makina. She is the first Shikabane Hime that we're introduced to, and her contract priest is Tagami Keisei. And throughout the course of the series, we also get to meet other Shikabane Hime like Itsuki, Saki, Minai, and Kamika. So the story follows Ori Kagami, Keisei's younger brother, and how he inadvertently gets involved in this entire Kogon cult and the story of Hoshimura Makina. So that's basically it, and the series is pretty interesting, I have to say. There are some deep themes involved, and the action sequences are really good. There are some parts of the series which I would consider as vaguely scary if you watch it at 3 AM in the morning, like I usually do. But there are certain moments of slapstick humor and comedy that really help to balance out the series, and well, it's a good series overall, so do watch it if you get the chance. So on to the figure review, because this is a figure review and not an anime review. First of all, we see that we have a sticker here to show you that it is an original product. Yeah! Next, we see that the box itself, we have a black and red color scheme, which I absolutely love. So we see the symbol of the Kogon cult that's printed on the front cover. We have Figma Makina striking a pose at the side of the box. So at the back of the box, we see that we have a collection of pictures featuring Figma Makina striking various poses and of the accessories that is included with the figure itself. And at the side, so before I open the figure, those people who actually bought the first few waves of the Figma Makina or Figma Haruhi Suzumiya summer uniform version will actually get this. It's actually a school bag accessory for Figmas, and it comes in one of 3 random colors. So the color I got is green, out of the possible green, red, and blue. Oh well, it's pretty good. This is a pretty good accessory. It's just a little bag, nothing more. So here we see Figma Makina in a plastic casing. Without further ado, let's open it up and take a look at the figure inside. So here is Figma Hoshimura Makina. She is an incredibly detailed Figma that is once again exceedingly accurate to the anime counterpart. Really, really nice. I mean, if you look at her, you'll know, yep, it is Makina that is supposed to be represented in Figma form. Pretty good, very, very nice, but this is really expected from Figmas at this point. And they don't disappoint whatsoever. Before we take a look at the figure in closer detail, let's just quickly take a look at the accessories that's included with the figure and all the other standard stuff. So the standard stuff I was referring to is the standard plastic Ziploc bag, Figma Ziploc bag that you can put all your accessories in. We have the Figma base and the 3-jointed stand over here. We have the rack of hands that are included, and 2 of the hands are already in the front cover, the plastic casing itself, and these 2 hands are for Makina to hold her guns. Speaking of the guns, here they are, and they are actually an Ingram MAC-11. Yes, I actually researched this, and by research I mean look up Wikipedia. Pretty nicely detailed, but one of the things I would have liked to see in the guns is that they to have a removable cartridge. That would really have included some play value, added some play value and realism to the figure. But well, they are pretty nice accessories. She also comes with an exchangeable face that shows her in a battle-ready expression and staring off to the side. And so the final 2 accessories are these plastic gunfire blasts, and to attach the gunfire blasts, which are molded in very nice translucent orange plastic, just attach the barrel of the gun into the hole that's located at the back here. And there we go. it looks exceedingly realistic. Very, very nice accessory. So now let's go through the articulation of the figure. We have standard articulation on the arms, forwards, backwards, left and right, in and out. We have elbow articulation to move forwards and backwards. Wrist articulation, move left and right, and we can move the arms, the hands forwards and backwards. We have a nice waist articulation, and the waist is once again double jointed. Once at the waist itself and once below the waist. Her head is on a ball joint and can move freely. It's nice to see that her hair strands are also on ball joints, so you can pose the hair freely as if when she's jumping or moving, or even if the hair is blowing in the wind. A lot of added posability there. For the legs, we have a standard movement, forwards, backwards, in and out, and it can rotate this way, side to side as well. We have knee movements, forward and backwards, and we have feet movement. The feet can move forwards and backwards, side to side this way, and it can turn side to side this way as well. So a ton of articulation, and exceedingly impressive. We see that the hair strands, or the rubbery hair strands, are also featured on this figure, and so the posability, and so the hair strands won't get in the way of the posability of the figure, just like in Shana and Ryoko. So aside from that, we see that there is an improvement made to this Figma, and I do believe the Figmas that are yet to come. If we take a look at the hands, we see that instead of a regular ball joint at the end of the hand, it is just a simple peg. And this is actually a very, very good improvement. People have been complaining that the pegs of the hands are difficult to remove and have been breaking off in the arm itself. And by changing it to a peg, the hand stays in place really, really firmly, and yet it is easy to remove, and the risk of it breaking in the arm itself have been reduced significantly. And this shows that Max Factory and Good Smart Company have been listening to our feedback. Awesome job, guys, awesome job. And I really hope to see continuous improvements on the Figma like they have been doing with the rubbery hair strands. And of course, now we see the hands have been changed to simple pegs. So for those people who are in the anime loop, you'll know that there have been some discrepancies with the FUNimation getting the licenses and fan subs with the DMCAs and whatnot. So I'm going to try to watch anime legally on their website. So let's check it out. And all shows. Let's see. Shikabane Hime. Alright, let's check it out. Ooh, look at that. Absolutely lovely front page. Watch it now? Alright, let's watch it now. FUNimation. No!
どきなさい。
So in conclusion, I'll recommend you pick up Makina if you're a fan of the series, fan of gun-wielding girls, or fan of figures in general. It's a very, very well constructed figure. The articulation is great, the details are absolutely fantastic, and of course some of the special Figma features like the flexible soft PVC outfit, the soft PVC clothes, and of course the soft PVC hair really, really helped add to the posing capability of the figure. It's a great figure overall, and definitely worthy to be added to your collection. So this is Zach saying, see you guys in the next episode.